Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Clive, did you hear that? Isn't that marvellous?
It's the last thing I expected you to say, Ted. 2 weeks.
Well, I'm sorry it can't be any longer, but I remember your granddad used to say to your father and me that one should really try and get to know people. And I'd really like to try and get to know you both before I have to go away again.
Well, I suppose a fleeting visit could give you a different impression of us.
Oh, it could, but I can already see that you're happy and in love.
Your uncle is very astute, Clive. Just like you.
Well, he's a Gibbons. It's like Sam. Look at those hands. Surgeon's hands. He'll be carrying on in the family tradition.
Well, I'd better carry him off to bed. Excuse me. Darling, why don't you put the kettle on?
Sure.
Great little mother. You've got a girl in a million there, Clive.
Yeah, well, I won't argue with that.
Tell me, how did you meet her? Your father seemed a bit vague when I asked him.
It was one of those romantic things, you know, some enchanted evening, you see a stranger across a crowded room and all that sort of stuff.
Love at first sight.
More for me than for Susan.
Well, you soon changed all that. Tell me, Clive, is your father all right?
Dad? Yes? Why?
Well, when I asked him the baby's name, he seemed a bit confused. He said Sam was called Charles, after him.
Yes, it is, Charles. Samuel Charles.
Of course. Typical of your father, putting himself first. Oh, and there was one other thing.
Seems to be settling.
Darling, come and sit down. Ted wants to know all about us.
Oh, there's so much I could tell him.
Well, there's so much I know already. Did Clive ever tell you he fell in love with you at first sight?
Oh, no. Sweetness, he didn't.
Out of curiosity, Susan, how did you feel about Clive the first time you saw him?
The first time?
I was just telling Ted we saw each other across that crowded room. Remember?
Oh, was it really that crowded? I can't remember anyone else being there. Only you. With that red hair of yours, you stood out like a boil.
And who said romance was dead?
Well, anyway, that's my lot for the night. Yeah? I promised Charlene and Warren I'd take some food home for them. So I'll see you later.
Okay, see ya.
What are you up to tonight, mate?
Me? Got to get an early night. I've got a pretty heavy meeting first up in the morning.
It's about time you had some fun.
Fun?
Yeah. Look, that marriage of yours is over and done with. Now, you mightn't realise this, but, well, there's some women out there, well, a couple of them, that might still take a shine to you.
Shane, I don't want to make the same mistake twice, you know? Listen, have you heard what Clive's doing with Susan?
Oh, you mean pretending that they're married?
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't have thought that Susan would get mixed up in one of his ridiculous schemes.
It's only for a day or two. Anyway, you know what Clive's like. He's talked all the neighbours into going along with it to impress that rich uncle of his.
Still, I wouldn't have thought he'd drag Susan into it, mate.
You like her, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. She works for me, doesn't she?
Don't worry, mate. She's got her head screwed on the right way. I mean, after all that trouble she had with Uncle Fred. She's like you. Not about to make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Hey.
I am such a lucky man, Ted. I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have Susan.
One thing about living with Clive, there's never a dull moment.
Darling.
Clive, your uncle.
Oh, don't mind me. It does my heart good to see a happily married couple. So, am I going to be meeting up with your folks while I'm here, Susan?
Oh, that's not possible. They're in Coffs Harbour.
But you'd like them, Ted. They're farming people.
Farming? Excellent. Coffs Harbour, eh? Oh, who knows? I might be able to pop in on them sometime.
That would be nice. Sugar.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Hi, Mum. It's me. Look, I won't be home tonight, okay?
I wish he was gone.
No, I'm not. I'm over at some of the guys' house doing some study. And Dad's coming over with some takeaways, so I'll probably be staying with him tonight, okay? Yeah, Mum, could you tell him that and not me, please? Yeah, okay. Well, I love you too. All right, bye, Mum.
Hope your father hurries up with the food. I'm starving.
I think Ray's great looking after us while Mum's away. He reminds me of Dad. I bet you think he's fantastic, eh?
Sorry, who?
Your dad.
Yeah, he's all right, I suppose. Mum doesn't think so.
Well, mums never do when they split up. What was it like when they divorced?
Rotten.
Yeah, well, it's a pity it had to happen in the middle of your HSC year, huh?
Yeah. Well, look, who wants a drink?
Yeah, thanks.
Charlene.
What?
You don't want a drink.
You asking me or telling me?
I'm sick of asking you. Just don't.
You want one, Scotty?
No, thanks. Neither does Charlene.
If I want a drink, I'll have one.
Oh, fair enough. I don't have to sit here and watch you.
No, hold on, Mr. Double Standards. This isn't the first time you've carried on. What is it with you?
Yeah, well, maybe I do have double standards. But I just don't like you drinking so much.
Oh, lay off her, Scotty. She hasn't even started
Yeah,
yet.
what happens when she does start? I've seen what you're like when you're drunk.
Just what is he like when he
He's
drinks?
a jerk. I don't want my girl to be like that.
Your girl will do what she likes, Scott Robinson.
You know something, Scotty? I reckon you're the jerk around here, mate. You and that stuck-up Nikki. I'm glad she shot through.
Charlene, I'm asking you nicely. I don't want you to drink.
Tough.
Right. See you later.
Can you believe that guy?
Just forget him. Just forget him.
There they are. My two famous sons. It's a pity you and Graham didn't decide to specialize. That's where the future lies, and the money.
Well, you've started me thinking about it, Ted.
You're still young enough to do something about it. Oh, and speaking of photos, come on, Susan.
Sorry?
The wedding photos. I'm dying to see them.
The wedding photos.
Yes, well, as I couldn't be there, they'll be the next best thing.
I was really hoping you wouldn't ask about the wedding photos, Ted. But now that you have, I think we should explain that...
No, I don't think
No, I think we should explain. You see, Ted, there are no wedding photos because the photographer didn't turn up. Susan was heartbroken, weren't you, Susan?
Yeah, absolutely. Heartbroken?
I even suggested that we dress up all over again and have them taken, but it's hardly the same, is it?
Oh, no wedding photos. That's a tragedy.
Well, we thought so at first, but after that perfect honeymoon, we both realised that all that mattered was that we had each other in the flesh.
I'll get dinner.
There you go, Dad. Some for you, and just a little drop for me.
No, thanks, sir. Study's not starting to get you, is it?
Yeah, the first exam's next week.
There's a lot of pressure on all the kids at the moment.
Well, just think of it like football. The losing side is forgotten. It's the winners who are remembered.
Dad, would you forget me if I lost?
You won't lose. I've got too much faith in you for that. You weren't drinking before I got here, were you?
No.
G'day. Hey, I hope there's something left for me to eat, otherwise there's going to be trouble.
Yeah, don't worry. Ray warned me you were coming.
Ooh, safe? Lenny!
I'm sorry, Shane.
What's up with you?
Nothing. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
Ray, has she been drinking again?
A couple of glasses can't do any harm.
I'd imagine you wouldn't agree.
Shane, if you want to know something, how about you ask me? You're as bad as Mum.
Look, I'll nip down the street and get some more takeaway for
No, I'm all right. A sandwich will do me.
you. Right, well, look, it's time we made a move, son. We'll catch up with both of you later.
Yeah, no. See you later, fellas.
Thanks for the meal, Ray. It's great.
Pleasure.
See you, Charlene.
See ya. Drive carefully.
Couple of glasses, eh? In a fit.
Rack off, Shane, will you?
Lenny, it was full when I left home.
Warren may have had some, but I didn't, okay?
Oh, come on, Lenny. Not even Warren can get through the best part of a cask on his own.
What is this? Spanish Inquisition. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Superb, Susan.
Thank you.
Clive, you certainly picked a winner. The more I see of you both, the more I envy you.
Oh, come on, Ted. Look what you've done with your life. You're a famous specialist.
I'm not talking about material things now, but happiness. Something you both have and obviously take for granted. But believe you me, you can be easily lost. Look at my track record. 2 marriages. What have I got to show for them? 2 ex-wives who were bleeding me dry. The irony of it is that they were the ones who were unfaithful, and I'm the one who has to cough up.
Clive, will you go prepare Ted's room? I'll make some coffee.
Sure. I hope you like where we've put you. It's not the Ritz.
No, just leave that, Clive. Excuse me, Susan. I've just thought of something.
You'll have to tell him the truth. I can't keep up this pretense any longer.
You're doing a terrific job. You heard him. He thinks it's all wonderful. We are making him happy.
Well, I'm not happy. He's a nice man. We shouldn't be doing this to him.
Look, if I tell him we're not married, we could lose the roof over our heads. Is that what you want?
One day. For one day, I could have kept it up. But he's going to be here 2 weeks,
You
Clive.
can do it, Susan. Who knows? You might even enjoy the idea of being Mrs. Clive Gibbons. Huh?
You're hopeless.
Here we are.
Oh, it's a gold $10. I can't take this.
It's not for you, it's for young Sam.
Clive, tell your uncle we can't possibly accept.
Of course you can.
You don't have to do this, Ted. This coin looks very valuable.
It's only an old coin. I don't want it. But Sam might, when he's old enough to start asking questions about his great-uncle.
Well, thank you, Ted. I know Sam will appreciate it one day.
Good. How about that coffee, huh?
Oh, morning, son. How'd you sleep?
Okay, fine.
What about some breakfast?
Nah, Dad, I'm going over to Charlene's to do some studying. I'll grab something over there.
Have you phoned your mother?
Well, what for?
To tell her where you'll be this morning.
Dad, I phoned her last night to let her know that I'd be staying here. Isn't that enough?
How was she? Snitchy, I suppose.
Yeah, every time I stay with you, she gets worse.
Whatever she says, I do care about you and Jody. And I want you to feel free to come and stay with me anytime you like.
Hey, Dad, are you gonna marry, Charlene's mum or what?
Would you mind if I did? Madge is a nice woman, but she's been let down pretty badly by that husband of hers. And we'll just see what happens.
Right, well, I'll see you later then.
Don't you want a lift?
Nah, I feel like the walk.
Hey, here. Shout Charlene and Scott some lunch, eh?
Hey, thanks, Dad. Well, I better make a move. We got a heap to get through today.
Warren, I know you're under a lot of pressure with these exams, but too much drinking isn't going to help, son.
Right, well, I'll tell the kids at school.
Hello? Anyone home?
Oh, g'day. How are you?
No, I'm okay, mate. Where's Charlene?
Oh, still trying to drag yourself out of bed the last time I looked. Yeah. Sure you're all right? No headache or hangover or anything?
Hey, for your information, mate, I didn't touch a drink at all yesterday.
Oh, good boy. Let's keep it that way, eh? Come here, I want to show you something. Look. No more wine casks. And for the time being, that's the way it's going to stay. There's none to come into the fridge or into the house.
Mate, it suits me. Just tell Charlene.
Oh, she's been told, but I'm relying on you to keep her in line.
Oh, why don't you ask me to do something simpler, like I'll climb Mount Everest or something, hey?
Scott, I'm relying on you, mate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you here.
Thanks.
Hey!
Good morning, Ted.
Morning, Clive. Looks like a nice day.
I hope so. Susan's left your breakfast on the table.
Oh, she gone out.
She's taken Sam over to Mrs. Kirkwood's. She looks after him while Susan's at work.
Susan works.
For Paul Robinson, at Lassiter's, down the other end of the street.
But she's got a young baby. She should be at home with him. Clive, you haven't been stringing me a line, have you?
What gave you that idea?
I mean, you're not in any financial trouble.
No, nothing like that. No, she's just helping Paul out with some secretarial work. She enjoys it.
Oh, well, so long as she enjoys it. Anyway, I'm glad of this opportunity to talk to you alone. Something's been bothering me. I don't quite know how to ask you, but...
What's on your mind, Ted?
Well, I couldn't help noticing that you and Susan sleep in separate rooms.
Ah, that. Yeah, there's a good reason for that.
Of course, with Susan working, she needs a good night's sleep, and you being a doctor...
Right. You got it in one. Susan insists I get a good night's sleep, so she shares a room with Sam, and when he cries, Daddy snores on.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. You got a woman in a million there, Clive.
What do you say? Will you study English with Warren and I, or with Warren and me?
I don't want to study English with Flame and Warren at all, but Warren and me is correct.
So how come most Australians would say Warren and I?
How am I supposed to know?
You're not still sulking about last night.
Charlene, I'm not sulking.
That'll be Warren. Come in.
Hi.
G'day. You're late.
Yeah, well, Dad gave me some money to go shopping. So, I went. Ta-ra!
You're not going to start drinking that stuff again.
Oh, no. I'm going to climb up on the table here and just, woo, dive on into it.
You've got to be kidding. After last night?
Well, why not?
Oh, you can count me out. And Charlene. Shane left me in charge. He said no grog.
You and Shane can't order me round, you know.
Well, you guys do what you like, but I'm not drinking.
All right, suit yourself. All the more for Charlene and I.
Charlene and me.
Huh?
Fair go, Warren. It's a bit early to start drinking.
Hey, come on, Charlene. Don't be such a piker.
Well, I've got so much study to get through.
I heard Clive's uncle arrived a little sooner than expected.
How did you know?
Mrs. Mangle told me. How'd the big contract go?
It was hardly a con trick. I was just helping Clive out of an embarrassing situation.
Yeah, you want to think yourself lucky you didn't get yourself into an embarrassing situation. Anyway, did you get away okay?
Oh, actually, that was something we didn't count on. He's decided to stay with us for a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? Well, you can't expect to keep the act up all that time. I hope you told Clive his uncle has to know the truth.
It isn't as easy as all that.
Of course it's easy. Clive just tells his uncle straight. Uncle Ted, Susan and I aren't married. We never have been.
And Clive will miss out on his only chance to buy that house.
Somebody has to tell the guy he's being conned. Do you want me to do it?
No, I do not.
Then will you do it?
I can't.
You hate the whole idea, I know you do.
Paul, just leave it for the moment, will you?
I can't talk you out of it.
I don't want to let Clive down.
It's your decision. I'm going to check the complex.
Ah, my first customers for the day. How are you today, Dr. Gibbons?
Shane, I'd like you to meet my Uncle Ted. Ted, Shane Ramsay.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm pleased to meet you, Shane.
I was just showing Ted around Lassiter's.
Oh, are you sure that the surgery can do without you for a few hours?
The phone's ringing.
Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Yeah, he is. Oh, Paul, I'd like you to meet my Uncle Ted Gibbons.
Oh, so you're the great Uncle Ted. Oh, yeah. Susan's told me so much about you.
Oh, you must be Paul Robinson.
Yeah.
Dr. Gibbons, you're wanted back at the surgery. It sounds very important.
Thanks. Would you like to come with me, Ted?
No, thanks. No, I like the look of this place. I'll hang around here for a while. See you back at home.
Yeah, but...
No. You run along.
Okay.
That boy is so brilliant. He's done very well for himself.
Yeah, hasn't he? Is everything all right here, mate?
No worries.
Okay, good.
Abrupt sort of fellow, isn't he?
Ah, well, you know, these big business tycoon types.
Where's his office? I think I'll call in on Susan.
Oh, just over there.
Thanks. Nice meeting you, Shane.
Yeah, nice meeting you too, Ted.
That Clive Gibbons certainly likes taking risks. Do you know what he's just done?
What?
He has invited dear old Uncle Teddy over to Lassiter's to meet everyone.
Oh, dear.
What's he trying to do? Sabotage his own stupid scheme.
Uncle Ted.
Hello, Susan. How's it going?
Oh, fine. You've met Paul?
Very briefly. So this is where you work, huh?
Yeah.
Young man, you can consider yourself lucky to have a girl like Susan helping you out. With Clive doing so well, she doesn't have to work, you know.
Oh, who told you that? Clive?
Paul, please.
Young man, I get the distinct impression there's something about Clive that really bothers you.
You know, somebody should tell you about that nephew of yours. And I think I should be the one to do it.